welcome to this week's episode of the Ramblin' Reynolds podcast, hosted by Jesse Reynolds. Once again, I'm joined by my lovely wife, Jillian Winters.
Hello.
And this podcast might sound a little differently because we switched mics.
We did. I have not been listening to our podcasts, since we record them. And I was shocked at how low Jesse's voice was compared to mine. So I apologize, listeners. We're going to fix that quality issue. And now I'm using the other mic. And I think Jesse is the volume way up. So this might not be great either. But we're going to order a second one of the mic I normally use, which sounds beautiful and crisp.
Yeah, so I was cheap and just bought like some public speaking mic for the second mic. And definitely should have got a second condenser mic. But anyways, most people who are in podcasts know that, and that's tomfoolery. We had to pause for typical feline business. But we're back. Anyways, this week we're gonna talk about what we did for Christmas, and that's why we didn't do one last week. That's my excuse, at least. But plus I was off for vacation. But anyways, and we're gonna talk about our plans for New Year's and what we've done this week because I've been off this whole week. So.
He has. I also took off work. I work part-time and don't have leave, but I generally pick my hours. So I just picked not to work this week. So that's been really nice.
Yeah. Last week we stayed the night at our in-laws for Christmas. So what was that? Friday night, Christmas Eve, we stayed in Maryville, and then we had dinner there, played some Mexican Train, then watched Scrooge. So that was pretty good. That Scrooge is probably one of my favorite Christmas movies.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, even though it's I like the first part where he's this begrudging. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not kidding.
Okay, well.
That's 100% what you like.
Yeah. He's a total tool in the beginning.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But
funny at least.
Yeah, but he turns it around and embarrasses himself on national television.
Oh, spoiler alert. What if not everyone knows how Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol ends?
This movie it's as old as we are.
I love that that's what you go with rather than A Christmas Carol is over 100 years old.
Either way. So let's combine them. 130 years. How about that?
Sure.
God's sake.
Hey.
For heaven's sake. Is that better?
Yes.
Or worse?
Better.
Ish?
Yeah, why can't you just say goodness or gosh?
Sure. Anyways, so that was pretty fun. And then Saturday we got up around 8 or 9. And didn't really sleep well that night because I'm not really used to that bed, even though I stayed in that room for 4 months, but it's neither here nor there. But we got up around 8 or 9 and then opened presents. Only got a couple because I asked for a very expensive gift, and I got it.
Yes. We also...
So I got a 4K monitor, 28-inch 4K monitor, so it's pretty big. and it takes up about a third of my desk, if not half. But I've enjoyed it so far. And then got some other gifts like a backpack cooler, an insulated backpack cooler, which is pretty cool. And there's probably I got one of the Perry Mason first book. That was pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna.
What'd you get, Joe?
Oh, I wanted to share about how you got stuff removed from your stocking.
Oh yeah, usually the in-laws give us cash, and then Jill chimed in if she didn't say nothing. They went and took the cash out of my stocking.
So we have, my parents set a budget for how much to spend on each person for Christmas. And usually part of that is a cash gift. But Jesse's 4K thing was the entire... Oh, cardinals outside our window. Oh, we have cardinals at our house.
Okay, Rhea.
I'm excited. We got to get a bird feeder.
Attention span of a fly.
Okay, so anyways, my mom had mentioned before that Jesse's 4K thing took up his entire gift budget. And so then we were opening stockings and we all got this little mini stocking of cash. And I was like, oh, Jesse, don't expect that. Like your thing took up the whole budget. My mom was like, oh, shit. And had to take his stocking back and take the cash out. Because she just went on autopilot stuffing cash in people's stockings.
Well, also, she said sorry, but I could tell she thoroughly enjoyed taking the money away from me. So I wanted to say that.
Probably.
Oh, I think I have a joke of the week.
Oh, wow, it's been a while.
Yeah, but...
Which is good, because I don't have any news stories, current events.
We'll see how well it goes. You might tell me to cut it out.
Okay, damn it. Okay, what I got, let's see if I can remember. First off, I got some Lisa Frank nail strips. They're like little, I don't know, stickers that you put on your nails, but it's not stickers. At least it better not be stickers. Like Color Street, for those of you who are familiar. So pretty excited about that. Then I got double of 2 gifts. Actually, I got these reusable sponges twice. And then I also got this reusable to-go box. I got 2 of those, which will be nice to keep in one car, like one in each car. And I really wanted that because every time we eat out, I always, I never finish. So I always have to take, I don't have to, but I like to take my food to go. So having a little reusable, it's like, I don't know, what is that, silicone? It's something like that.
Probably.
Box that you can just put all your stuff in and then wash it and reuse will be a lot better than getting a styrofoam box every single time.
Sure.
Why are you lifting that microphone?
Sorry, folks. But anyways, I was just trying to get it closer. Apologize. But what else did you get? I'll tell.
Oh no, Jesse got me. I can't remember the other thing you got me, but Jesse got me a really adorable. I really wanted it. It's a necklace that it's a Halloween necklace, but it's a pumpkin with a black kitty and an orange kitty with white paws snuggling around the pumpkin. And it's like our little Luther and our Pixie, our little Halloween set. So I was really excited about that.
And a blackhead vacuum eraser.
Oh, yeah. Jesse was trying to tell me I'm ugly and I need to fix my face.
You put that on your list.
Yeah, I did put it on my list. I've always had blackhead. I cannot get the dirt. I just have blackheads. I just always, my entire life, have. My pores are on my nose have never been not black. So I wanted to, I know you can go to a esthetician and get it done for $200, but I wanted the thing to do it at home yourself was cheaper. I figured I'd want to try it at least, see if I like it. If I need to go to a professional, maybe I'll save up the money and do it. But to me, my pores are going to fill back up, so it doesn't seem like the best use of money. Whereas if I can use this consistently and keep them clean, maybe that's something I can work with.
And it was kind of, we opened it before Christmas, but I got us both a present, technically, I guess you could say. A TV for our guest bedroom. Yeah,
so I surprised Jesse with his new logo. Let us know if you like it.
That's the new logo is already out on some platforms. I'm gonna have to do some tinkering to get it to the rest of the platforms, but it's on
Instagram.
It's on Instagram. It's definitely on Spotify. Let me know if it's where it is and isn't, folks.
So that was a surprise Christmas gift for Jesse. So he also got me a second gift since I did that. And I really like to watch TV in bed, but I also don't like having a TV in the bedroom. So we compromised and got the TV for the guest bed. And it was for me, but literally Jesse hasn't moved off the guest bed since we got it.
All right.
It's getting a little out of control.
Hey, you enjoyed it yesterday.
I was sick yesterday.
Maybe you should try to be sick more often.
I mean, I can pretend sick and you can wait on me. I'm perfectly fine doing that.
Yeah, I'll try to use the other TVs for a while, okay?
Okay.
Anyways, and then so that covers our Christmas. Oh, after we opened presents and everything, we went and saw the new Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, so my family has a tradition of seeing a movie on Christmas Day, which I don't think we had done for like the past 2 years. Either I wasn't in town for Christmas, and then I think COVID, something like that. So anyways, we it was the first time in a while, so it was nice to get that tradition back. Mm-hmm. That's always a huge ordeal trying to find a movie that we all agree on. I think this might have been the easiest one now that there's 6 of us as opposed to 4. It's a little bit more, I don't know, it felt a little bit less like you're going to have to push to get what, like, when there's 4, it feels like you could convince people to see the one you want to see. Whereas 6, it's kind of like, oh, well, like 2 people said they didn't want to see that one, so I'll let it go. As opposed to like the only one person doesn't want to see it. So that might not make sense, but it makes sense in my mind.
Yeah.
It's easier to get a majority vote when there's more people.
Sure. So we saw that movie.
It was cute.
And then that concluded our Christmas vacay. And then after, Sunday we didn't do anything. Monday we went to Eureka, Missouri. Mm-hmm. And we went to the Wolf Sanctuary, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. I found out that I absolutely love... Stop scratching on that. I found out that I absolutely love Arctic wolves.
Yeah, but that wasn't a wolf.
Or not, fox. Arctic foxes.
It was just a red fox that was... Was that an Arctic fox?
That wasn't... No, yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
When you were asking me if it was albino, I was so confused. Albinos have, like, red eyes. That was just an Arctic fox. They're supposed to be white.
Well...
What she was saying is that the other one was supposed to be white, but it was melanistic.
Right, sure.
So it was darker than it should be.
The other one was supposed to be red.
No, the other one was supposed to... Oh, the one that was melanistic.
Right, that was the red fox.
Yeah, the white one is just... It was just... That's what it's supposed to be, Jesse.
Okay.
To blend in the snow.
Sure.
But it was so cute, and they had both been someone's pets. And, like, all I could think about is, like, okay, so it knows what it's like to be a pet, so I could just take it home. Right? Right? Right, Jesse?
Anyways, and then after that, we were supposed to see swift foxes there, too, and they weren't there. They were hiding in their little homes.
Yeah, it came out as we were walking back, so we saw it from a distance.
It was tiny.
So I will say one thing that really frustrated me. I understand that the tour, it's not a zoo. The purpose is not for people to see the wolves and the foxes. They just do that as a side gig to the conservation work that they're doing, the breeding and the releasing and all that stuff. But when they said we were going to get to see a fennec fox, which apparently is like 4 to 6 pounds, I was ready. I was ready to cry. I was ready to see it and just weep gently as I thought about grabbing it. And
When do you weep gently?
when I see animals.
You never weep gently.
Okay, I was ready to weep violently. Is that better?
Well, I'm just saying it's not gentle.
Okay. I just want to touch it.
See, there it goes. That doesn't sound very gentle at all, does it?
Quiet. So anyways, I was ready to see this fennec fox, and then they're like, oh, look, you can see it through the window. It's inside that building. We didn't get to go in the building. We did not get to see its enclosure. We had to look through a dirty window that hadn't been cleaned in like all year, and there was a huge glare.
Should have brought some Windex.
Literally, yes. It was just like you could see like, oh, look, there's a pair of ears, maybe. No, that is not seeing a fennec fox. That is telling me that there's a fennec fox a few feet away from me that I do not have the privilege of gazing upon. There's a difference.
Well, that was the longest way to say something.
I'm still upset about it.
And the foxes were also cool. There was also African painted dogs.
They were really cool.
Maned wolves, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And that was like just looked like a giant fox, pretty much.
Yeah. And it's not, genetically, it's not a wolf. But they just call it a wolf.
And then we saw the North American red wolf. Well, I almost said fox. Excuse me. And then there was Mexican gray wolves, which to me looked a lot like regular gray wolves.
Yeah. They probably were smaller, though.
And then the American red fox, or wolf, excuse me, looked a lot like a coyote.
Yeah, and...
But it was probably larger.
There are, what'd she say, like 40-something left in the wild?
Oh, was that it?
It was
30?
It was like 20, 30, 40.
Wasn't a lot. Yeah.
It was not a lot. And they're all in North Carolina. And their main thing that they do is there's like 200 in captivity or managed care, not captivity. And what they do is to diversify the genetic pool is they'll have a mama have babies in one of the managed care facilities, take half the litter, put it in with a wild mama, like switch it out for half of her litter. So then either the wild mama or the managed care mama is raising one half their litter, one half the other fox's litter to keep the genetics. Wolves. No, fox. Oh yeah, wolves. To keep the genetics diversified, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah.
And they also said that like what they do is they just like take the babies, rub them in some dirt, and put them in the mama's den. And I don't how do people get these jobs?
Oh, I thought she said potatoes. I heard wrong.
No, she said they looked like little potatoes.
Oh, okay.
You thought she was actually just putting potatoes in the mama's den?
Hey, at least I didn't ask if they feed them roadkill. Anyways, so let's try to carry this on here. As Jill dies of laughing, I'm taking applications for a new wife. Anyways, just kidding.
I don't know why it's so funny. You thought they just put potatoes.
I thought they rubbed like a sack of potatoes on them, and they're like, I don't know. Anyways,
Oh my god.
jeez. So, come on, get it together. Okay. So, then after that, we went home. Well, we ate, but that's uneventful.
Oh my gosh.
But we went home. And then what did we do? That was Monday, right? Tuesday we didn't really do anything, I don't think.
No, Tuesday was like, it was dreary and gross, and we spent the whole day being like, what do you want to do? Do you want to do anything? It was one of those days.
Yeah, and then Wednesday we tried to go to the aquarium, but...
We tried.
Yeah.
It was tragic, folks. I've been looking forward to this aquarium for a while. I didn't have super high expectations, but I wanted to go. It's in Union Station. They did a whole thing making Union Station more of a destination. So we get there. It's actually pretty cool. I find out that there's going to be a feeding the otters event at 3. You don't get to feed them. You just watch them get fed. But we didn't even really get to do much. We saw 3 exhibits because then I got sick. I don't know if it was period or digestive or whatever, but I literally just spent an hour in the bathroom. Just almost, I was cramping so bad. It was the kind where you're going to pass out. Ladies know what I'm talking about. And I just had to shuffle on home. Jesse had to go get the car as I shuffled to the entrance. It was real sad.
Who won the shuffleboard game? As you shuffled back to the car.
God, okay.
Anyways, so we went back to the otter exhibit, and there was 1 otter.
Yeah, I was like, oh, let me at least see the otter before I leave, because it was on the way to the elevator.
And it was curled up.
We're pretty sure it was dead.
Yeah, it was there for some time.
Yeah, because we got to the upstairs part, and the very first thing is the otter, and I was like, gotta go, and went, and then yeah, so we were trying to see it on the way out, but
those poor kids.
I know, they were just staring at a
corpse.
Well, they feed the otter at 11, and it was 1 to 2. No, my bathroom escapade, yeah, it was 1 to 2. So maybe it was napping. Maybe it had a big feast and was sleeping it off.
For an hour and a half?
I mean, maybe. Okay, I was only in there an hour. Not an hour and a half.
It was literally in the same position.
Well, you sometimes wake up in the same position.
I don't know. It
did seem kind of...
It seemed pretty sus.
It didn't look great. Let's put it that way.
There was only 1 in there.
Yeah, where were the others?
Did they murder that one?
Who knows?
Did the other ones get taken to otter jail?
Otter jail.
Well, anyways, that concludes what our events for the week, and then tonight we're gonna visit some friends, Ian and Kara. Ian's been on the podcast before, and Friday we're gonna go to a friend of ours, Rebecca's,
for New Year's Eve. So that should be fun. But we'll do a whole New Year's podcast and do it right. But next week. But to conclude this podcast, no. What else do you got? I got Kitty Corner. You have Joke of the Week.
That's before Kitty Corner.
I know, but you said to conclude, we're just going to skip all over Kitty Corner.
Yeah, I was going to say, okay. Well, all right. Then
to move on to the next segment, we really need a script.
That wouldn't be rambling.
Okay.
Anyways.
Potatoes.
Yeah, you just died laughing for no reason.
I'm just picturing someone just putting a couple potatoes next to the cubs, here's some.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know, but it's what I pictured.
But you got it wrong.
I know what you meant about even still just rubbing them in a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, you just rub the potatoes viscerally on these cubs. And... Anyways.
Okay, I'm ready for Joke of the Week.
Maybe I don't need to do one. So this week's Joke of the Week ended up being cutted out, and in all actuality, the real Joke of the Week because I guess I'm more funnier on the fly rather than, whoops, excuse me, than in like actually thinking of jokes. So this week's joke of the week is to reintroduce a wolf cub into the wild. You viscerally rub potatoes onto the cub, so the wild mama wolf can't tell the difference. And that's this week's joke of the week.
The joke of the week that got cut, y'all. I can't even.
Well, anyways,
it was just a statement.
Well, some people's parents. Okay, I won't say it.
Oh, now we're. If y'all heard the statement and now we're insulting parents, okay.
No, I can't say that on here, but I'll tell you off air. But anyways,
doesn't make it any better.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, it's time for it's the next segment.
Welcome to Jill's Kitty Corner. Meow. Just wanted to share that if anyone is interested, we did post the Christmas photo shoot we had with our kitties, or that I had with my kitties. Jessie never participates. On the Facebook. Some of them are on the Instagrams, so you can check those out. We do have extra, because you had to order in like packs of 20 of our kitty Christmas card. So if anyone wants to see pictures of our sweet little kitties that we talk about in Kitty Corner, and you haven't gotten a Christmas card, you can send us your address and I will gladly send you one, or you can get on the social medias and just check out how cute they are in their little Christmas scarves and next to the Christmas tree. Luther was really cute. He laid on some stockings. He was very precious. You want to say hi, Luther? I don't know if people could hear that. He's rubbing the microphone. It's very precious. And that's it for Jill's Kitty Corner.
And that's it for this week's episode. I hope you all enjoy. Once again, I haven't told people, I never said it, but the intro and outro is a new acoustic version, but I recorded it via my audio interface, so it's not as loud as it previously was. And also look out for the new art, the logo. So when you find the podcast stream on your platforms. So once again, I hope you all enjoy the episode. Follow me on Instagram on my Ramblin' Runnels account, or on Twitter, Jesse_Runnels. And you could find the podcast on all platforms, or most platforms. So the best way is to leave a review, and that's the best way to support the podcast. Thank you for anyone who listens, and goodbye.